If you would like to give to the flood victims, Lloyd FM, along with the rest of Newcap Radio, is accepting money donations through a province-wide radiothon on Wednesday. All money raised will go directly to the Canadian Red Cross. Now, if you do want to donate now, you can visit the Lloyd FM website. Many gathered at the Royal Canadian Legion last night to support a fundraising event for wounded soldiers. The Wounded Warrior Weekend will be held in Nipawin, Saskatchewan to give back to 120 soldiers who have sacrificed and served for their country. Archie Campbell was only 20 years old when he first served in the military, and now he is a member of the Royal Canadian Legion in Marwayne. He hopes the support for the wounded warriors will continue.
I think it's wonderful that people remember it, and it should be remembered worldwide. We don't need wars.
Brenda Fredrickson says the organization chooses the soldiers on the basis that they have been physically or mentally wounded.
We are bringing in wounded soldiers to give them a time of rest and coming together, affording them the opportunity to network with each other, as well experience some good old down-home Saskatchewan hospitality.
She says the community support is strong, with volunteers across the province helping with this event, including the border city.
None of us can understand what our soldiers have been through. That's not in the realm of possibility. But what we can do is show them that we support them in the challenges, in the sorrows that they face as a result of their service.
And one man's son was called back to his military base in Edmonton before the event started to help with the flooding disaster in southern Alberta.
He's quite honored to be called. This is his first deployment since his training, so he's quite excited to go to be able to help the people in Calgary and wherever he's going to be sent.
Archie says the Legion is a place for many soldiers, young and old, to reach out for any help.
Those of us, when we come back, most of the legions were pretty near dead. And then we took over. Now, as far as Marwayne Legion is concerned, we got another bunch of young people taking over. And it's just wonderful.
If you would like to help out, you can visit the Wounded Warriors website. Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News. Local bikers hit the highways today to take on a 700-kilometer ride, making stops in Cold Lake, Vermilion, and Wainwright. The second annual Ride for Angels took off from the border city early this morning, all money raised going to the Canadian Angelman Syndrome Society. As well as the ride, a barbecue was set up and silent auction items were put up for bidding. Hannah Fleming and her husband started the ride after their son was diagnosed with Angelman's as a toddler. She says every day is a challenge when it comes to the syndrome.
Well, there's some moments of fun, and there's some moments of harder times, and generally you're just always on the lookout for everything. You just can't put your guard down, but he adds a lot of joy to our lives and people around him too.
But raising money for Angelman's was only a part of what today was about. According to this mother, they want to get the word out and support local families who are in a similar situation.
We could help one family put this into perspective. Doesn't matter the disorder. That's half the battle.
For more information about the syndrome and how you can donate, visit the Canadian Angelman Syndrome Society website. Summer has officially begun, and kids in the Lloydminster region have the opportunity to experience and learn about a range of outdoor activities. Graham McCann has more.
Although it was wet and muddy, kids aged 10 to 13 were getting ready for clear summer days with the Lloydminster Fish and Game Association. The kids had their sights set on learning about outdoor activities to get off the couch during the summer.
We offer 4 different activities. We have archery in this building here. This year we have a conservation officer, an indoor range where they talk about gun safety using air rifles. And a 4th item, we do compass orienteering trails.
The organization has been putting on this event for 15 years and it has had an impact on children.
We have a huge number of kids going into various programs, like the Junior Olympic program is an example. Probably well over 100 kids involved right there. We have 4-H clubs and scout groups coming.
So what do you like about being here?
I like learning how to use guns properly and hiking and trying to find your way on the trails using only a compass.
It was a first-time experience for many of these children, and many were excited.
My favorite part might be learning of the archery.
I think if you like it, you'll want to continue?
Yes, I'm going to want to continue.
They're really enjoy it. I think getting out and getting away. I always say get away from the electronic devices and see the outdoors.
Graham McCann, Newcap News.
Regardless of the less than ideal weather today, the Lloydminster outdoor pool is now open to the public for the summer. The staff say it underwent some renovations during the winter.
It's always a challenge getting the pool ready, but we did some filtration upgrades there this year and some boiler upgrades and things, and we'll continue to make some improvements there through the operating season this year, and we're excited to be open and running.
The pool can hold 150 people at a time, and if it's wet summer, Kayford says that's okay.
We can function in the rain as long as there's no lightning, so you're going to be wet anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's raining.
Now, for more information and exact pool times, you can visit the city's website.